Good morning. As the sun rises and a new day begins, many of us instinctively glance outside or check our phones to see what the weather has in store. It's a small ritual, but it shapes how we start our day and what we expect from it. Weather impacts us all, what we wear, our plans, even our safety. From choosing a raincoat or sunglasses to deciding whether to walk, bike, or drive, the forecast is woven into our daily routines. For families, it can mean the difference between a fun day out and a day spent indoors, waiting for the storm to pass. The forecast helps us prepare, whether it's for a sunny day in the park or a sudden storm that could catch us off guard. It's not just about convenience, it's about making the most of every moment, rain or shine. Checking the weather is a habit that connects us to the world outside, reminding us that nature is always in motion. Here at the studio, we analyze maps and data to bring you the most accurate updates. Our team of meteorologists works around the clock, studying patterns and interpreting the latest satellite images. We turn complex data into clear, actionable information, so you can plan your day with confidence. A good forecast is like a friend giving you a heads up. Grab an umbrella, secure your garden, or plan ahead for travel. It's those little warnings that help you avoid surprises, whether you're heading to work, sending kids to school, or just running errands around town. For farmers and those near rivers, forecasts can mean the difference between safety and disaster. Early warnings allow communities to prepare for floods, protect crops, and safeguard homes. In rural areas, weather isn't just a topic of conversation, it's a matter of livelihood and security. It's about being ready for what's next, not just today but in the weeks ahead. Planning a holiday, organizing an event, or simply making sure you have the right clothes for the season, all of it starts with a reliable forecast. Preparation brings peace of mind, especially when the weather is unpredictable. Long-range forecasts, like the one we'll cover, are especially useful as seasons change. They help us anticipate shifts in temperature, rainfall, and even the first signs of winter. Knowing what's coming up lets you plan for everything from garden chores to winterizing your home. Over the next 15 days, Europe faces everything from heavy rain and floods to strong winds and the first snow. These changes can be dramatic, affecting travel, work, and daily life. Staying informed means you're never caught off guard by sudden downpours or unexpected cold snaps. We'll break down what to expect in different regions and how it could affect your daily life. Whether you're commuting in the city, planning a countryside getaway, or just hoping for a dry weekend, we'll help you stay one step ahead. Whether you're in London, Paris, Berlin, or Amsterdam, we've got you covered. Each city faces its own unique weather challenges, and we'll highlight what matters most for your area. Knowing what's ahead helps you make smart decisions for your family. It's about keeping loved ones safe, comfortable, and ready for whatever the skies may bring. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's dive into Europe's upcoming weather together. With the right information, you can face the day with confidence, no matter what the forecast holds. How do we know what's coming? It's not magic, it's science. We use the NOAA GFS model, a powerful tool that collects data from satellites, weather balloons, and stations worldwide. The GFS simulates the atmosphere, letting us fast forward to see what's next. No forecast is perfect, especially 2 weeks out, but the GFS is great at spotting major trends. It helps us see if a big storm or heavy rain is likely. The model updates several times a day, giving us fresh insights. Our job is to turn that complex data into a clear, simple forecast. That way, you can plan your life around the weather. Let's see what the GFS is showing for Europe. Let's get to the main event, Europe's weather from September 18th through early October. Over the next 15 days, we'll see a dynamic range of weather conditions across the continent. From sunny skies to stormy weather, Europe is in for a roller coaster of atmospheric activity. The big story, a continent of contrasts with an active weather pattern bringing very different conditions to each region. While some areas will bask in sunshine, others will face heavy rain and thunderstorms. This stark contrast will be felt from the northern reaches to the southern coasts. A powerful jet stream is dipping south over Western Europe, stirring up the atmosphere. This jet stream will act as a conveyor belt, transporting different air masses across the continent. Expect a mix of warm and cold fronts leading to unpredictable weather patterns. Warm, moist air from the south will clash with cooler air from the north, fueling storms and heavy rain in the west and south. This collision of air masses will create the perfect conditions for thunderstorms, especially in regions like France and Spain. Some areas will see the first snowflakes of the season. The Alps in particular will experience early snowfall, transforming the landscape into a winter wonderland. This early snow is a sign of the changing seasons, and a reminder to prepare for colder days ahead. This marks a sudden shift from late summer to autumn. Trees will begin to change color and the streets will be lined with fallen leaves. It's a beautiful yet fleeting moment, capturing the essence of autumn in Europe. The key takeaway: be ready for rapid changes, especially in Western and Central Europe. One moment you might be enjoying a sunny day, and the next, you could be caught in a downpour. It's essential to stay prepared and adaptable. One day could be calm, the next stormy. This unpredictability is what makes European weather so fascinating yet challenging. Always have an umbrella and a light jacket handy just in case. Don't leave home without checking the latest forecast. With such variable weather, staying informed is crucial. Whether you're planning a day out or just commuting to work, a quick check of the weather app can save you from unexpected surprises. We'll break it down region by region. Flood threats in the south, storms in the west, and snow in the Alps. Each area will face its own unique challenges, so it's important to know what to expect. It's a busy map, so let's get specific. We'll dive into the details for each region, providing you with the information you need to stay safe and prepared. Here's what's headed your way. Stay tuned as we break down the forecast for the next 15 days, ensuring you're ready for whatever the weather has in store. Southern Europe faces the most significant threat in the coming days. Forecasts show a surge of moist air from the Mediterranean, bringing heavy, persistent rain to Italy, the Balkans, and southern France. Downpours could last from September 22nd to the 26th, with a real risk of flash floods and river flooding. Northern Italy, the Alps foothills, and coastal Croatia are especially at risk. Saturated ground means any extra rain will quickly swell rivers. Flash floods can happen fast. Know your evacuation routes and have an emergency kit ready. Never drive or walk through floodwaters. Local authorities will issue warnings. Pay close attention and act quickly if told to evacuate. Expect travel delays, power outages, and property damage. Stay vigilant and prepared to stay safe from rising waters. Western Europe's story this week is all about wind and rain. The skies are turning gray and the air is thick with anticipation as the region braces for a dramatic shift in weather. The coming days will see a parade of storms, each bringing its own challenges and surprises. The UK, northern France, and the Netherlands are in the direct path of a series of powerful storms, set to arrive starting around September 24th. These systems are expected to roll in one after another, making for a turbulent end to the month and a potentially unsettled start to October. The jet stream is acting like a conveyor belt, steering low-pressure systems straight at this region. Think of it as a bowling alley for storms, with each one aiming right for Western Europe. This pattern is classic for autumn, when the Atlantic comes alive and weather systems gather strength before sweeping across the continent. Some of these storms could pack a real punch, bringing strong, gusty winds and heavy, persistent rain. Expect travel delays, power outages, and interruptions to daily routines as the weather takes center stage. Commuters should be prepared for challenging conditions, especially during rush hour. Coastal areas will be hit hardest, facing the strongest gusts and the highest risk of damage. Trees, buildings, and infrastructure along the North Sea coast are particularly vulnerable, and hazardous conditions could develop quickly, especially near the water. Now is the time to secure loose outdoor items like garden furniture and decorations to prevent them from becoming dangerous projectiles. If you need to drive, be extra cautious. Wet roads and strong crosswinds can make travel treacherous, especially on exposed rural routes and bridges. Autumn is truly taking hold across Western Europe. Expect cooler temperatures, frequent showers, and blustery winds that send leaves swirling through the streets. The season's change is unmistakable, and the weather will be a daily reminder. While these storms aren't as severe as the gales that often arrive in winter, they can still cause plenty of problems. Downed branches, minor flooding, and scattered power outages are all possible. Cleanup crews may be busy, and local authorities will be monitoring the situation closely. Stay updated with local weather services and apps for the latest wind warnings and advisories. Conditions can change quickly, and being informed is the best way to stay safe and prepared. Be smart, be cautious, and respect the power of the wind. Even a moderate storm can be dangerous if you're caught off guard, so take warnings seriously and adjust your plans if needed. Prepare now for a wild couple of weeks ahead. With the right precautions, you can weather the storms safely and keep your family and community protected as autumn's winds sweep across Western Europe. While rain and wind hit elsewhere, the Alps are about to see their first snow. As storms move across Europe, colder air from the north will turn rain to snow above 2,000 meters, starting around September 25th. This first snowfall signals winter's approach and excites mountain communities. It's not enough for ski season yet, but it lays the groundwork for more snow to come. If you're hiking or traveling in the Alps, prepare for sudden winter conditions. Warm layers, waterproof gear, and sturdy boots are a must. Some high passes may close, and snow tires or chains could be needed. Check local conditions before heading out. The arrival of snow is beautiful, but demands respect and preparation. Winter is knocking on Europe's highest peaks. Germany sits between these weather extremes, acting as a transition zone. Over the next 15 days, expect changeable weather and a steady slide into autumn. Early on, western and southern Germany will see rain from France, cloudy, cool, and sometimes heavy. Localized flooding is possible, but not as severe as in the Alps. As September ends, colder air from the north and east will drop temperatures further. The Bavarian Alps may see their first snowflakes while the rest of Germany gets crisp, cool days and chilly nights. Time to bring out the sweaters and jackets. More frequent rain means keeping an umbrella handy. Driving will require extra care, especially on wet, leaf-covered roads. It's a gentle but clear reminder. Summer is over and autumn has arrived. With active weather ahead, safety is key. Stay informed. Follow your local weather service and have a reliable app. For flood risk, never drive or walk through floodwaters. Just a few inches can be dangerous. If you live in a flood-prone area, keep an emergency kit and know your evacuation route. For storms, secure outdoor items and stay indoors during high winds. If you must travel, be cautious. Watch for fallen trees or power lines. For snow in the Alps, prepare your car for winter and pack emergency supplies. Dress in warm layers and check trail conditions before hiking. Tell someone your plans if heading into the mountains. Weather can change fast. Be ready. Simple precautions let you enjoy the season safely. Stay alert, stay prepared, and stay safe. Let's wrap up with your weather checklist for the next 15 days. The main theme, a major pattern change, ending calm late summer weather and bringing an active, unsettled autumn. Southern Europe, watch for heavy rain and flooding, especially September 22nd, 26th. Western Europe, prepare for storms, strong winds, and travel disruptions from September 24th onward. The Alps, first significant snowfall above 2,000 meters around September 25th. Germany, expect a mix of rain, cooling temperatures, and classic autumn weather. Stay tuned. Details can change, so check your local forecast daily. Be prepared and you'll handle whatever comes your way. That's the weather for now. We'll keep watching the maps for you. Stay safe, everyone. See you next time.